check this out.
And I'll tell you what the fish are going to do.
Exactly. All right. Give me a quick little mic test there.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
If
All right.
I didn't care.
Welcome to the early edition of Island Moon Live here on YouTube. Tyler Thorson joining me, Ted Mandel, and Billy, as always, running around getting stuff done in the background. Yeah. He'll make you famous.
Yes.
It's a gorgeous, nice and chilly Thursday. We're getting things started. We have an early YouTube show this week. The radio show will be as scheduled on 105.9 and 103.3 and 104.1.
It will be a schedule. I don't know if it will be as similar, but it'll be scheduled.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll still have that going, but wanted to at least have something up here for YouTube and let people know that we'll be back next week. We've got an event going on downtown, and I'll be out there running drones and cameras for that. So fun stuff. Let's get this going. We've got another beautiful version of Island Moon coming out on October 30th, which is today, the day before Halloween. I can't believe it's already the end of October.
And the end of October means the end of daylight savings time starts this weekend, or ends this weekend.
Yes.
So we fall back, and I hate that. It feels like it's going to be 10 o'clock. So what time is it? It's 7:30.
Yeah.
You're like, it's midnight. It's like jet lag, only worse.
Yes. Well, the weather's great. It's going to be nice and very comfortable coming through the weekend. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube weeks later, the weather was beautiful.
It was wonderful, yeah.
But we've got another front apparently coming in Saturday. Surf going up from 2 to 4 feet all the way up to about 4 foot plus on Sunday coming through. Apparently with some decent wind, but after that falls, maybe Sunday night or possibly early Monday morning, I would say South Pack is going to have awesome conditions. You can go to packracesurfcam.com and check the live conditions there. And also, we've got Frank De La Rosa showing up for the show today to talk about his JFK Causeway cam.
That's right. I've seen the beta version of that.
The quality is outstanding, and you can see the traffic that's going on the bridge right behind us right here.
So that's very helpful, especially on the weekends and on holidays, and or even at any time there's an accident
and
out here.
The ability to just check it from your phone. You can set a tab for it and go directly to it. So you can check the surf and check the traffic all at the same time. It's a brave new world out there.
It is. So it's you can go. The good thing about that is Frank's deal is that you can see if there's, hey, what's that? Oh, the traffic's cleared. Or like if you're coming back from across OTB, you can see it's like, oh, that's cleared, or like, hey, just advising you that it's taken an hour to get off the island because there is a whatever congestion at the end of the causeway, or if there's a wreck at the light there.
Hey, when spring break comes and the traffic starts slamming up, you can actually see if you can get over the bridge. Either way, coming or going.
Right.
Depending on what time of day. We put out issue 1124 this week.
What's the highlight?
Well, it's a fun history piece talking about the opening of Corpus Christi Pass and that plan from 1967 with some really cool photos. Actually, a good photo that Dale has of Corpus Christi Pass when it was open.
Oh, you talk about where Fish Pass is?
Yes, just south of Fish, just right on the way to Port A. And we also, of course, had to have some creepy doll stuff from Jace for Halloween. So we've got some creepy doll things going on with that. And I still can't believe he got paid. They donated what was it, like 10 grand?
10 grand
to burn the evil dolls. If you're not familiar with that, I think you can find it on YouTube and watch that. That was just hilarious. Beach conditions really changed with the north wind, and Sharkathon was this weekend. We had that front come through, and it made fishing a little difficult on Saturday.
You think? Yeah, no. It made it on. Friday was difficult because of the tides. I, having two-wheel drive, thought, well, I'm just going to hang around, south of Bob Hall, pack someplace like that, because the driving was on lower tides it was fine, but on higher tides, which we had more of, it got to the dunes there, and by Friday evening, I barely made it off at 6:45, and I had to go like lickety-split behind a few cars and gunning it through some softer sand. And then the weekend, of course, we had the bigger. I don't know how anybody pulled a trout out of those conditions. That's what I was fishing in. Roadkill Willie and I managed to get. We teamed up for one nice-sized stingray.
Yeah,
that was about it.
Hey, and congratulations to our buddy Patrick Centrelli for winning first place shark with a 77-inch bull.
That's
Good shark.
yeah. Good for him.
Yeah.
And that's the only person I've known who's won shark in the
Yeah.
past. I've
Well,
known the
Oz.
trout guys.
Yeah.
Well, besides Oz, yeah,
Yeah.
that's different. But he
Yeah.
hasn't won lately. So
Well, and someone did win the tarpon pot. So the way it works is, if you are entered in Sharkathon and you enter into the tarpon pot and you catch a tarpon, the largest tarpon caught that weekend takes the pot. And if no one catches it, or someone catches a tarpon but they're not entered in the pot, then that money rolls on. And going into this week or this weekend of Sharkathon, the pot was $21,000. By the end of it, with all the entries, it was about $25,000. And someone caught about a 3.5-foot tarpon.
which is not a big tarpon, but it's like big enough.
Yes, exactly. and they got it. They got it.
25.
Yes.
Well,
yes. I don't have the name pulled up right here, but
okay.
you can find it on Sharkathon.com.
That would be the guy
list
that's
of all the
smiling.
winners. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
He'll be the guy
Sharkathon.com will have all the
smiling with
they're posted by now, right?
that'll pay for a third of a new truck.
You're right.
Yeah. Yes, I believe Curtis has everything posted.
Okay.
And we'll get to that. And again, we're just doing a quick early edition for you right here, running through some of the stuff in the paper. And Tyler's going to be running the radio show today, as well as Dale Rankin. We're going to have Isabel Tiller and
Jensen
Smith.
Jensen Smith. They're
With HRI.
right.
And Jensen is showing up with a bunch of shark data from Sharkathon. So that'll be great. So
Yeah, it's always good to hear numbers on the radio, which is good.
yeah, well,
but not graphs.
When people don't understand, they hear, okay, yeah, it's a shark tournament, right? Well, they don't realize it's also like the biggest collection of yellow plastic in the coastal bend, because everybody brings their kayaks down from everywhere. And back in the day, everyone had the frenzies, right? So it was all just yellow. Now they got the nicer kayaks, but I call it the yellow plastic convention. And when you really hear the numbers about how many anglers, how many tagged sharks, and all that science done in one weekend, is really impressive. So that's cool. That'll be a lot of fun. And naturally, I invite them on the radio. Then I'm not here.
Yeah, but that's okay. Well,
But they're great, yeah.
You're doing stuff with downtown with you can't tell them not till it's over.
Well,
with.
it's if it happens, then
Oh, is it still too windy, you
They'll
think?
be lowering the bridge. Everything should be in place. They've
pretty windy though.
It's better than yesterday.
Yeah.
that was the thing.
There was a fire
but,
last
yeah.
night too,
Yes, I know. Golly.
right over by my house on
And
the south side.
the whole process of lowering the bridge is going to take between 7 and 10 hours. So it'll take a while. And the
Oh,
wind
so
should
you
be
can't sit
dying
there
through
with
the rest of
popcorn
the
and
day. Yeah, it's not
a picnic kind of thing?
Yeah, you'll be well done with the popcorn by the time the thing gets even halfway.
Oh,
So
well-
it'll be a long process. But these things, heavy lifts. It's what I forget how many million tons this thing is.
Yeah,
or
that's
pounds.
going to be impressive. We need to get. Have you got a time lapse set for that?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Is setting up time lapse, and I'll have some drone stuff too. So, and thank you again to TxDOT and Flatiron Dragados and Mammut for putting all this together. And it's always impressive watching those guys move heavy stuff. I know you've worked with me on some Mammut projects in the past, and they're great guys and just extremely clever engineers that put together some of the things that move the biggest infrastructure that you don't realize has
can
such
move.
an impact on you. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's pretty wild. But we'll get going on this. Dale Rankin will be joining us. He's got a few other people. I think, like I said, Frank De La Rosa is going to be coming in. There were a few other events and trunk or treats that went on this weekend. Nothing.
He's got the poker
Over the
run
top.
thing tonight.
Is it tonight? Okay,
I think
yeah.
it's tonight, and of course we have the fall fiesta for Friends of Padre.
Yes, going on at
Saturday.
Briscoe King on Saturday.
Yeah, and that's going to be. We have a native plant deal. We'll talk more about that.
Excellent.
I was hoping Joda would come here, but he's. That's right. They have a big project, and it was due yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there. So it's like cramming for a test in school, but
Yeah.
only this is your career.
But he can just put it on Chat GPT. You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. Yeah,
You'll be
it's probably
fine. You can do it.
fine. Hey,
Yeah.
design me this
Then sign your
bridge.
name.
Yeah.
Sign your name to it.
Oh, that's awesome. We had Taste of the Island at Mansion Royale. That was a big success, so that's fun. Congratulations to all the island restaurants that participated, and hopefully, the people that jumped in and had a chance to go taste a bunch of our island fare will come out and hang out at beautiful places like Doc's Seafood and Steaks.
That's right. It's best place to watch the sunset, or in our case, the sunrise shortly.
Yes, exactly. Well, I noticed there were no trout out in the lights.
No, that's my favorite thing to do is when we come over here to Doc Seafood and Steaks, like, oh, look at we had redfish last 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, and there's nothing. They don't like the change of pressure, or they don't like the temperature change. But however, it's not the cold weather. You'll see a lot of trout in the lights in December. In fact, when my folks were still living alive and on the island, we caught the biggest one out of the lights. It was 24, and it was like the canals tend to get clearer.
Yeah.
In that time of year, because I guess I don't know, because of the heat and all the bugs or whatever it is, but there's still good fishing here all the time.
And you can read a little more about that in Joey Ferris' column. And he actually titled it Transitions. Imagine that. They're not just for lenses anymore. It's it's actually our conditions that we're
we're having that.
that
It's
here.
the fall change there. It's usually it's kind of a crescendo when it comes to fishing, because we have it all builds up, and then it's kind of, which is why Sharkathon is held when it's held, because this is a peak season. Generally everything is in play. It's kind of like when you can watch football, you can watch the World Series, you can watch this, and basketball season's going. You have all these things going on, but it involves fishing. You have tarpon show up. Right now we're going to have Jack Crevalle will show up normally this time of year. Their peak time is when the surf gets to about 68 degrees. They're on. And if you've never caught a Jack Crevalle, hang on there. It's like catching a barroom brawler. If you see frightened mullet busting out of the water with scared looks on their faces, there's barroom brawlers coming in there, and you see these little waves surfing in there, these little guy body surfing through there. Those are Jack Crevalles. People eat them. People around here don't eat them because they're bloody and fishy, but sharks love them, and they're a lot of fun to catch, especially on light tackle.
on light tackle, yeah.
Yeah, it's about
Made
10
you
minutes
work
per
for it.
pound if you're on a trout rod.
Well, outstanding. This has been the Island Moon Early Edition. Please stick around. We'll be having a normal radio show. Well, it's Island Moon, so nothing's normal.
No, yeah, we
But,
don't
we'll
know
have
who's
a
showing
radio
up.
show.
It's like, so that's why I get on there to tap dance. Like, oh, you can talk for 10 minutes, okay, while we have somebody else come in.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that till 9 o'clock.
Your normal show will be running on the radio, so tune in to 105.9 or 103.3 or 104.1, or listen on the Retro Radio CC app. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you soon.